a good third quarter for either team. Garaway took control in the fourth quarter, taking the win.
Also helping out Troy McClellan, John Eicher, the junior varsity coach. Pirate JV's a winner tonight, 48-28 in the preliminary game. Tonight's opening tip-off being brought to you by Mako's Market and Pharmacy in downtown Uricksville. This week's special, getting ready to mark Mako's 8th anniversary. Register to win door prizes drawn daily. Check out many in-store specials. See Pat and Joe for the upcoming 8th anniversary. Mako's Market and Pharmacy right in downtown Uricksville. The Tigers in the home white. Garaway starts man-to-man. Low pass to Dreer. Pass kicked in the lane. Finally controlled by Tyler Renner. And here come the Pirates offensively. Mike Felton gets it out now to Gerber. Felton the baseline. Challenged by Stocker. Puts up the shot over the 6'5". Stocker dropped it in. So Felton gets the Pirates on the board too low. This is Wes Hostetler to Bart. Bart with the shot. Just draws iron, and it was touched by Strauss. Couldn't control the rebound, goes out of bounds, and Pirates get it back for the Tigers. A turnover and a missed shot in the first two offensive possessions. Here's John Isrick being guarded by Tyler Dreer to Felton. Felton checked there by Strauss. Gets a pick from Ryan Miller. Isrick drives, drops it up. Miller baseline, 16-footer, buried it.
Now the Pirates finding the open men not needing to go to Renner, as you might have supposed.
Three the other way for Wes Hostetler. Just like that, the Tigers within one. And boy, if Wes can light it up from outside, make things interesting. Pass from Renner actually goes off the left shin of Ryan Miller out of bounds, and the Pirates turn it over for the first time.
Wound up, Strasburg had triple teamed on Renner. That left two players open, but the pass kicked and just passed a little bit too low.
Wes Hostetler will walk it into the front court. We played almost 2 minutes, 4-3 Garaway. Stocker, lazy pass, nearly picked off by Hisrick, but controlled by Wes Hostetler to Strauss. And Strauss shuffled the feet before he put the ball to the floor.
Our second coverage of Garaway, first time to look at the boys from Strasburg here on Channel 2, John, and the Garaway game at Central, they got such good play early from their guards. That got things tracked, and then the big men could take over.
Of course, the Pirates coming off a big overtime win against Indian Valley on Tuesday night. Hisrick with the drive, had it blocked, but stayed right with it, got the rebound and put it back up and in, and it's 6-3 Pirates. Dreer to the baseline, up for the shot. Player control foul on Tyler Dreer as I think he crashed into Mike Felton.
Good position for Felton. So the Tigers hurting themselves. 3 turnovers, just 2 shots. They hit the one for the 3. And otherwise, they have the score double on them at 6-3.
And the Pirates bringing it into the front court. First substitution is Nathan Miller, the 5'10 junior. This is Miller with it. Takes the 16-footer in and out. Rebound cleared. Bart Hostetler. Wes Hostetler, Strauss from just inside the line knocked it in. First 2 for John. Pirates 6, Tigers 5. 3 minutes into the contest. Nathan Miller. Tigers now showing a little half-court trap. Forced to travel. Comes Travis Dreer, the sophomore, into the lineup for the Tigers. Looks like Tyler's going to head to the dressing area. Apparently maybe some blood or going to have something attended to in the locker room. Tigers with a chance to take the lead. Wes Hostetler to Strauss to Travis Dreher.
Pretty patient around the perimeter of that jammed up defense.
Hostetler, nice dump pass in to Travis Dreher. Kicks it in the corner, 3 in the air, off the side of the iron by Bart Hostetler. And the Pirates come the other way in the person of Ryan Gerber. Oh, nice dump over. Nathan Miller will knock that one in from about 13 feet away. Set up with a nice feed by Ryan Gerber. 4 different Pirates in the book now. 8-5 Garaway. High post to Stocker. Drops it. Wes Hostetler, long range 3, barely draws iron. Bart Hostetler picks up the loose ball, gets it back to Wes, back to Bart. Baseline pull up, 10-footer, too strong. Rebound, controlled off the backside by Mike Felton. Here's Gerber in the Renner, and that's where they like to go. Count it in the foul. Scott Stocker with the push, and Tyler Renner with the chance at the 3-point play.
First time he's put it up, he scores and gets the chance to improve the lead. It's at 10-5.
There's Tommy Maloney now in for the Pirates. First time in the game for Tyler. Tyler Renner makes the 3-point play. Tommy Maloney. 11-5 Garaway. 3.5 minutes left, opening period. Strauss, baseline. Bart Hostetler to Wes. Wes from the wing, 3 in the air, rattled it home. Can't give him very much of an opening, because if you do, that's what'll happen. Second 3, and now a travel along the sideline. Oh, they're gonna call a foul.
One of the toughest side courts to play in Tuscarawas County is you don't have much room on that side particularly.
Wes Hostetler picks up the personal, his first, team's third. John Hisrick in for Mike Felton. Here's Hisrick, guarded by Wes Hostetler. Crossover. Gets it to Nathan Miller. Right corner, back out to Hisrick. The lob, Renner with the catch. In traffic, offensive foul. Travis Dreher drew the charge.
Well, they give him special attention, John. They're sagging off a lot on their man-to-man defense. And as we said, there's 3 people there when he gets the ball, and he had no room to move.
Felton checks out as Ryan Gerber re-enters for Garaway. 2:50 left opening quarter. Garaway leading Strasburg 11-8. Of course, we'll have girls basketball action for you tomorrow on Saturday. The Claymont, the Lady Mustangs, atop the ECOL against the Lady Quakers of Jeannie Heck. Hostetler the long 3 off back iron, rebound to Hisrick. John into the front court. Maloney, oh, nice quick dump right into Renner, and he gets down that low, forget it. He gets it in the block. You might as well put it in the book. 5 for Renner, 13-8 Garaway. Bart Hostetler to West in the corner. To Stocker, rolls in the 12-footer. Good patience that time by the Tigers.
Coach McClellan has to be happy that Strauss and Stocker both score early baskets.
Long 3 by Gerber, missed. Maloney picks up the rebounding foul as he tried to contest Bart Hostetler for the Carroll. Maloney's first and the second on the Pirates. Ryan Miller back in for the Pirates, leading 13-10, 1:40 to go in the quarter. Wes Hostetler tried to pass it to Bart, was anticipating Bart breaking that way, and it's kind of a tough lane or tough angle to try to convert the pass. And Tyler Dreher has come back out of the dressing area, so whatever injury he suffered, was attended to, taken care of, and he's sitting on the Tiger bench. Maloney skips over to Miller, to Hisrick. Back to Nathan Miller. Minute 15. Pirates now showing a little patience. Gerber. Maloney, three, left corner, air ball. Rebound backside, Travis Dreer. Wes Ostetler, final minute of the quarter. Strauss. Bart Ostetler. Back to Wes. They're setting a shuffle cut offense. Wes strong to the basket. It's called for the travel.
The short rest for Renner's over. 5 turnovers for Garaway, 5 for Strasburg, 3 for Garaway.
For the Tigers, returning number 3, Tyler Dreher. Checking in number 40, Josh McKeever.
Josh McKeever, the sophomore, now making his first appearance into the game. Along with Tyler Dreher back in. Renner, baseline, cut off by McKeever. Nathan Miller back to Hisrick and back to Nathan Miller. 25 seconds. Tigers showing what looks like kind of a 2-3 or a 1-1-3 zone. They're doing a lot of matchup out of it.
Garaway moving Renner clear out to the wing to try to get the ball in his hands.
Under 10 seconds, here's Hisrick. Renner against McKeever, baseline shot off the iron, no. Loose rebound, Hisrick, and Tyler Dreher tie it up. And they're going to call a foul on Tyler Dreher, and that would be his second.
Not a popular call on home court.
That's a big foul. That's Tyler's second. Fourth, the Tigers as a team.
And of course, gives Garaway still another chance with just fraction over a second to go.
And you almost anticipate a lob pass towards the bucket. Troy McClellan not real happy, trying to discuss it with Jim Burns. Shot by Renner, goes in, it counts, and that's the end of the quarter. So 8 minutes in the books here at Strasburg High School. Our score at the end of the first period of play, it's Garaway 15, Strasburg 10. Back with the second period after you watch this. Welcome back to Strasburg High School. Garaway, the Pirates leading the Tigers 15-10. Of course, Tyler Dreher picking up the second personal foul near the end of the quarter. And it gave the Pirates a chance to get the inbound set up for Tyler Renner to pick up his 7th point of the period and give the Pirates a 5-point lead.
Garaway 50%, Strasburg 44%. Turnovers favor the Tigers, rebounds favor the Pirates by 1.
Hits Hisrick. Mike Felton, guarded by John Strauss. To Hisrick. Drops it back over. Gerber. Nice head shoulder fake shot, partially blocked by Wes Ostetler. And now Wes just picks up his second personal. One thing he had to be impressed with Garaway, 5 different Pirates scoring in the first quarter. Gerber's free throw makes him the 6th.
Yeah, he missed his only shot from the field, but as you mentioned, he's in the book now.
Second one in the air. Right through the nylon, 17-10, largest lead thus far for Garaway at 7. The 3 buried by Bart Ostetler. So the Tigers staying in it with the 3s. That's their 3rd here in the half. Wes Ostetler has the other 2, and a takeaway now by Bart Ostetler. Travis Dreher back to Wes Ostetler. Wes with 6 to lead the Tigers. Bart Ostetler to Strauss. Strauss back to Bart from the feed from Wes. This 3's off the iron, no, and the rebound tipped around and controlled by Tyler Renner. 6:45 remaining, moving second quarter clock. 17-13 Garaway. Gerber, guarded by Wes Hostetler. Lob for Renner, knocked away by Bart Hostetler. Pirates will trigger in. Felton inbound. Renner looks, drops Felton, the runner in the lane, off the window and in. Second basket for Felton. Pirates get the lead back out to 19-13. Wes Hostetler, Bart Hostetler to Strauss. Travis Dreher, left corner. Wes Hostetler, right wing, now brings it out on top, and a reset. Strauss. The three in the air, buried from the left corner for Wes Hostetler.
3 for 5 from out beyond that stripe, and Strasburg pretty much relying on outside shooting.
19-16, Tigers claw to within 3. Hisrick against Travis Dreher. To the wing, Gerber knocked away by Bart Hostetler, but back over now to Hisrick. 1-4 set. Felton gets it. Hisrick on the baseline. In and out. Rebound. Put back up and in by Ryan Gerber. His first field goal. He has 4 in the quarter. 21-16 lead. Baseline, McKeever, shot too strong. Rebound backside to Renner. Quickly the other way. Here's Hisrick. Taken away by Bart Hostetler. Hostetler around. Felton goes for the drive and gets hooked on the arm. I think maybe by Gerber.
Turnovers even now at 5 here at the 5-minute mark, first half.
Bart Hostetler goes to the line to shoot 2. Fourth point of the quarter and of the half for Bart. Right at the 5-minute mark. Tigers 63% from the line as a team. Bart buries the second, now has 5. Bart is 65% coming into the game. Near takeaway as Bart wrestled the ball away from Renner and knocked it out of bounds. 21-18 Garaway. This is Ryan Gerber. Gets the pick from Renner to Hisrick. Hisrick moved to the baseline, had it blocked by Strauss, gets a rebound, kicks it back out to Gerber, and now Hisrick's going to be whistled for 3 seconds.
Good follow-up to get it back, just nothing developed by the time he got out of the lane, but good block underneath to stop the easy 2.
Well, the Tigers with a chance to close within 1 or possibly draw even if they hit the 3, which has been to their liking thus far in the half.
Never led in the game.
Bart Hostetler to Josh McKeever. Drops it back to Bart Hostetler to Stocker. Bart Hostetler looks in the corner now to West. Guarded by Hisrick. Now we got a little push-off foul whistled against John Hisrick. His first and the 4th Pirate team foul. Tyler Dreher will check back in with 2 fouls. Travis Dreher back in as well to replace McKeever and John Strauss. And Strauss in his position to try to work the angle for the pass. Did the little bunny hop and get called for the walk. First turnover for Strasburg in the quarter.
think the pace certainly favoring Strasburg, as Garaway likes to put some quick points up given the opportunity.
Past the midway point of period number 2, 21-18 Garaway. Nathan Miller to Gerber. The runner in the lane, off the heel, no. Rebound, Tyler Renner off back iron, no. And cleared by Bart Hostetler. To West. Tyler Dreer. Bart Hostetler to West. Hostetler, this one's going up and off the back iron. Long rebound to Israel. Quickly down the other end. Felton, we got a whistle and a travel. I think you take your pick. Travel or an offensive foul.
Players were the fans were anticipating the charge, and Felton tried to avoid the contact.
In doing so, took that little half step and got called for the walk. 3:15 remaining in the half. Pass deflected away by Ryan Gerber. Ryan Miller now back in, replacing Mike Felton, who checks out with 4 points. Bart Hostetler to inbound. Travis Dreer. Back to Bart Hostetler, Travis Dreer. Tyler Dreer. 3 minutes to go in the half. Tried the backdoor cut, and Renner stepped right in the lane on the attempted pass, I think, for Wes Hostetler. Miller to Nathan Miller. Actually, Ryan to Nathan. Renner will take the 17-footer in and out. Rebound. Ryan Miller, and the foul will go against the Tigers. Scott Stocker, his second. So 3 Tiger players with 2 fouls each. Nathan Miller, back out to Ryan Gerber, to Renner. Now Bart Hostetler going to draw the defensive assignment. Double team, got some help from Travis Dreer. Still loose, but controlled at the floor by Miller. Nathan with it. And Garaway will reset. Renner. And now they're going to have a foul out front called against Travis Dreer. And of course, that'll be the 17th foul. Put Garaway to the line for 1-and-1.
Well, the Pirates can help themselves from the line. They've only hit 2 field goals, both teams with 2 field goals in the second quarter. One of those kind of lulling minutes passing by, nothing much happening on the scoreboard. And Renner's been pretty much playing away from the basket throughout this quarter.
Renner was 7, all in the first quarter, looking for his first points of this period. And we'll pick 1 up. Garaway now 4 for 4 from the strike. Tigers 2 for 2. Second one up, good. 9 for Tyler Renner, and it's 23-18 Pirates, 2:15 to go in the half. Inside pass and the foul on the move by Travis Dreer. Ryan Miller will pick this one up. 5th Garaway team foul, and Travis Dreer will shoot a pair. First one falls through. Travis at 67%, coming in on 22 for 33. Second one too strong. Tyler Renner clears. 23-19. 4-point Garaway lead as we approach 2 minutes left in the half. Pass kick by Travis Dreer. Of course, these Strasburg baskets, both 3-pointers by Bart and Wes Hostetler, the only field goals for the Tigers. Mike Felton and Ryan Gerber with the only 2-point field goals. And now Tyler Renner, I think they're going to score the goal and the foul on Bart Hostetler.
Foul is on double 0. Bart Hostetler
11 for Renner. He'll look for 12 from the stripe.
Coming off 35-point game, the overtime win.
(26-19). Garaway gets the lead back out to 7 now. Hisrick will pick up the foul as he crashed into the pick that was being set.
Still short of the bonus by 1 foul for Strasburg going to the line.
Travis Dreer sitting the pick. Tommy Maloney back in for Garaway. Hisrick will check out with those 2 fouls and a basket for 2 points. Bart Hostetler will inbound with 1:41 to go. It's a return pass from Tyler Dreer. Garaway showing a 1-2-2 zone. Bart will try the triple off the side of the iron and a rebound. Tyler Renner. Gerber nearly taken away, deflected away, and it will stay with Garaway.
Gerber was the other possibility. That's what the Strasburg fans are feeling. Garaway fans right there aren't saying much, just kind of winking over at the Strasburg fans.
Tyler Dreer applying a defense to Gerber. A lot of Strasburg fans thought it went off the leg of Gerber instead of being touched last by Tyler Dreer. Nathan Miller. Gerber to Ryan Miller. Minute to go and a half. Garaway up by 7 with the ball. Renner. Ryan Gerber, 17-footer, way too strong, but the offensive rebound put back up and in by Tommy Maloney. In the lead now for Garaway at 9, 28-19. Tyler Dreer, Wes Hostetler. Wes off the pass from McKeever. Pass in the corner, taken away by Tyler Renner. Now Garaway with the chance to go up double digits. Renner will drive, laid it up, no good, rebound, Bart Hostetler. West quickly the other way, has time, gets the spot up, 3 in the air, too strong, rebound. Tyler Dreer shot partially blocked by Ryan Miller, and that's the end of the half. There wasn't much action for most of the quarter, but about the last 90 seconds, we got to see a lot.
True.
16 minutes in the books of this IVC matchup between the Garaway Pirates and the Strasburg Tigers. Our score at the end of the first half of play, Garaway 28, Strasburg 19. We'll be back to review the numbers and return with tonight's second half after you watch this on Adelphia TV2 in New Philadelphia, Ohio.
11 of 24. Turnovers, not that much difference, as 8 for Strasburg, 7 for Garaway. And if you're looking at particular shooters, Renner 4 of 9 from the floor with the 5 rebounds. And for Strasburg, Hostetler 3 of 6 3-pointers. And that's, of course, where they've been shooting it up out there a bunch of times.
Halftime stat report being brought to you tonight by Kelly's Heating and Cooling in New Philadelphia. For professional heating service, call the experts at Kelly's Heating and Cooling in New Philadelphia as we're underway in the second half. It's always been a great battle between the Pirates and Tigers. And Bart Hostetler had it ripped away inside and coming away with Hisrick. Quickly down the other end, and it's Tyler Renner. Now with 14. And the Garaway lead now at double figures at 11, 30-19.
Tigers might have talked about how do we generate some inside play because they really didn't have any in the first 2 quarters.
Foul whistled against Mike Felton, his first. And the first of the second half. John Hisrick with 2 for Garaway, the only Pirate in foul trouble. 3 Tigers. Tyler Dreher, Wes Hostetler, and Scott Stocker, each with 2 for the Tigers. Tyler Dreher, he has yet to get on track. Maybe something we might look for here in the second half. Wes Hostetler spins. Oh, tough shot, fall away. No, kept alive by Strauss. John just kept tapping it because he couldn't control and touched it last as it goes out of bounds. Back to the Pirates, looking to build on their 11-point lead at 30-19.
3-point shooting, 4 of 10 for Strasburg. Garaway has not connected on 3 attempts. They haven't had to shoot them outside the line that often.
This is Gerber to Hisrick. Drops it over to Felton. High post now. Here's Renner. Gets around Bart Hostetler, then rejected from behind by Bart Hostetler. And then pass at the other end, deflected out of bounds. Touch last by Gerber, stays with the Tigers.
Pretty good recovery.
Yeah.
Beat you.
Well, you got by me, but my closing speed was pretty good. Tigers need to get some points. Got to get some sort of offensive flow back in the game. And dumped it in to Bart Hostetler and a reach-in foul. This time will go against the Pirates. Ryan Miller, second and the second team foul. A little over a minute and a half into the second half. Tyler Dreher. The inbound, the shot missed off the back by Bart Hostetler. Felton with the rebound. Quickly the other way, Felton to Hisrick, to Ryan Miller, back out to Felton. Renner left alone for a moment, then picked up by Bart Hostetler. Felton. Gerber picks up the dribble, drops it back to Hisrick. Hisrick skips over. Shot in the wing, Felton, no. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Bart Hostetler stays with the Pirates.
Even when the Tigers are in position for the rebounds, they're getting away from them at this point.
Well, the Pirates can afford to be patient. Up 11. Of course, you're going to get a pretty good look there.
We talked about Renner, put pretty good speed on that drive that he got blocked. Of course, they're missing Reguloff in their lineup, who runs the floor at 6'5" very well. And so you got to give the Pirates credit for playing this well without a premier starter in the lineup that will be out for one more game.
And after that second field goal of the period by Tyler Renner, Troy McClellan elects to take a Tuscarawas County YMCA timeout. Got another week yet, folks, to join the YMCA. Sign up now, receive 1 month free with the annual membership. Something for everyone. Tuscarawas County YMCA on Monroe Street in Dover. You can call the Y at 330-364-5511. Join their team at the Tuscarawas County YMCA. Build strong kids, strong families, and strong communities.
Well, John, this is the largest lead of the game as Garaway just built it in that second quarter when Strasburg went cold, and all they had were those early threes. They kept it close. Then things started to sour. And the Pirates changed their offense a little bit, got Renner in a different position, got him some good points, picks up 5 rebounds in the quarter, and right now they're pretty well in control.
Tyler now with 16. 5:40 remaining third quarter. Tigers down by 13, and Tyler Dreher's pass, intended for Bart Hostetler, went right into the hands of Ryan Miller. Miller looks. Gerber lost it in traffic, but after as he was losing the ball, they're going to call a blocking foul on Wes Hostetler, and that's his third.
I think if Gerber keeps his feet, I don't think they call that, but the end result required something, I think, in the opinion of the official.
Bill Young working with Jim Burns tonight. The IVC, only 2 men officiating crews. Here's Hisrick. Gerber to Renner. Gerber Nearly deflected away by Hostetler. Oh, dropped it back into Renner around Strauss and laid it in.
Some of the mobility we talked about. He's 3 for 4 from the floor in the quarter.
34-19. Wes Hostetler. Inside Bart Hostetler tries to draw the contact, but dropped it in over Renner to pick up his 7th point. First 2 of the second half for the Tigers.
Pirates had an 11-0 run going back to the first half to push this lead up this high.
Near takeaway. Bart Hostetler battling with Renner. Ryan Miller to Nathan Miller. 34-21. Garaway leading by 13. And now we have a takeaway by Bart Hostetler. Wes Hostetler knocked away by Hisrick. Loose on the floor. Renner gets it. Able to, off the floor, get it ahead to Gerber. Now his pass, thrown back to Renner, picked up by Wes Hostetler, missed the layup. And he's fouled by Hisrick.
Gonna make him earn him at the foul line. Not a popular thing to do in front of the home crowd, but
yeah,
it will make him earn 2 points.
Garaway, foul number 4, John Hisrick, his 3rd, team first.
Third team foul of the half against the Pirates. Wes Hostetler with 9 points, first trips to the line tonight. Gets now in doubles with 10.
For the Pirates, number 23, Mike Felton. Number 33, Tommy Maloney. Back to the Tigers, number 33,
Wes on the year at 61%. And Garaway is going to take a 30. Right at the 4-minute mark. 34-22. Will give us a chance to go over some of the future events here on our Winter Sportscapade 2002. Mentioned East Central High League girls action this Saturday. Claymont, the co-leaders with Meadowbrook in the ECOL, will travel to New Philadelphia against the Lady Quakers. Tuesday night, we'll go to the boys' side. The Cambridge Bobcats of Gene Ford travel to the new Claymont High School Gymnasium to face Grant Falver's Mustangs. And then we'll have a couple of wrestling matches for you. On Wednesday the 30th, Indian Valley at Claymont. And on Thursday the 31st, will be New Philadelphia at Dover.
And a pretty big one coming up beyond that. With going to have some good contested matches with the big meet at Claymont.
Right.
In the ECOL. What's the date on that one?
Garaway Highland, of course, a week from tonight. Big IVC showdown in the backyard Route 39 battle. Wes Hostetler makes them both. Tigers back to within 11. Now they're going to show a little 1-2-2 3/4 court pressure. Gerber almost had the pivot foot drag. Was able to keep it on the floor long enough, and that pass knocked out of bounds by Tyler Greer. Strauss back in, replacing Scott Stocker.
Number 4, John Hisrick. Number 40, Tyler Renner.
Tommy Maloney's checking out along with Ryan Miller. Tyler Renner was out for a moment. Now he's back in. Here's Nathan Miller to Hisrick. Hisrick on the floor with 3 fouls. Nathan Miller looks, drops it over. Gerber, 17-footer from the elbow, too strong. Rebound, Renner had the possession of the ball. They're going to call Travis Trier for backing in. That's a tough call.
It is. Renner had his hands on
Renner
the
has
basketball.
the basketball. And, of course, Travis Trier's trying to do the best he can to block him out. It's just one of those fluke things. Renner off the inbound, too strong. Rebound, Felton. Swatted away from behind by Tyler Dreer. Wes Hostetler fouled along the sideline by Gerber.
Well, if you're a Tiger fan, of course, they are thinking home court. You got a quarter plus 3 minutes. You're going to make some kind of a run. If you start to get hot, you make this game close. Garaway trying to play with the lead, which they did very well in our game we covered at Tuscarawas Central.
Maloney in. Gerber checks out. 3:13 remaining, third quarter, still plenty of time. 11-point Garaway advantage. Bart Hostetler, Travis Dreher to Strauss. Strauss pass, dumped back in, knocked away by Renner. Wes Hostetler to inbound.
Big
To Bart.
position.
Tyler Dreher in the air, off iron, no, rebound, Felton. Hey, what, Felton's played a nice, solid all-around game.
2 more rebounds in this third quarter.
Here's Renner, backs it out to Hisrick. Renner, near takeaway, Bart Hostetler. Miller, Maloney, near takeaway. Now we got a lane violation. I think it went against Felton.
Don't see many of them, but that's the second one on Garaway in the game.
Tigers with another chance to cut into the Garaway lead, get it under double figures. It's Travis Dreher, Tyler Dreher, Bart Hostetler, Wes Hostetler, and John Strauss for the Tigers. Hisrick, Maloney, Mike Felton, Kyler Renner, and Nathan Miller for Garaway.
Pretty tight man-to-man this third quarter from Garaway.
And West hits a three. Boy, is that big.
One way to shake your man, just step back way behind the line.
Hisrick to Renner. Nathan Miller. The Garaway lead been cut to 8. Hisrick. Timeout. Garaway. We'll give a chance to get the Tiger home folks riled up. They get a stop here and hit another 2 or 3 at this end. It'll really get noisy.
It's like Renner pretty much has done the scoring for Garaway in this quarter.
All 6 of the Pirate points.
They are on the other side of things. They have made those 3, but they've missed 5. Strasburg, on the other hand, with
The Hostetlers. West, of course, with that 3 with 5 in the quarter, now with 11 in the game.
and all those field goals
Actually,
he's got
13 in the game.
are all threes. His field goals. In each quarter, he's managed to connect.
Bart with 7.
And the crowd has arrived.
Now, they've been sitting on their hands for a while, and now it's time to get a little bit noisy. Try to urge their team back into this. Felton, tough runner, blocked from behind, but right in the right place at the right time, Tyler Renner.
7 rebounds.
36-26. Renner now with 20. West with another 3. Nope. Rebound, Renner. To Gerber. Hisrick, Nathan Miller, pass. Gerber knocked away by Wes Hostetler. Josh McKeever will check back in. Going to give John Strauss a breather.
The Tigers showing that when they gamble, they have enough quickness most times to get back and make plays like that time by Wes Hostetler.
Renner to Nathan Miller. Garaway, as we wind down towards a minute left in the period, leading 36-26. Gerber. Nathan Miller to Hisrick. 45 seconds. 3-guard look. Harris looking on the clock. Here's Gerber. Gets it to Renner. Nathan Miller. Hisrick to Nathan Miller. Being checked there by Travis Dreher. Felton. Heading down towards 15 seconds. Nathan Miller starts to drive, kicks it over. Gerber to Hisrick, 5 seconds. Hisrick will have to hurry. Kicks it over, Renner for a 3 off the backside of the rim, and that's the end of the third quarter. An 8-7 edge for the Pirates in the period. We got 3 quarters in the books tonight from Strasburg High School. Our score at the end of 3. It's Garaway 36, Strasburg 26. Back with the fourth quarter after you watch this.
7 shots to Strasburg 7. The Pirates made 4. Tigers made 2. Rebounds 4-2 as Garaway continues their edge there. Turnovers 5 for the Pirates. A little sloppy there in the late third quarter. 3 turnovers for Strasburg. Garaway's pretty much concentrating on Renner. Felton did take 3 shots, but Renner did most of the rest of the shooting in that quarter.
Garaway with the 10-point lead in the ball as we start the fourth quarter. It's Hisrick, guarded by Tyler Dreher. Ryan Gerber, and a takeaway in the open court. Bartow Stetler lays it in. Bart now with 9. Wes Hostetler has 14 to lead the Tiger attack. Tyler Renner with 20. And he'll get 2 more here for the Pirates. Now it becomes kind of a clock management thing if you're Garaway. The Strasburg, a lot of time, I mean, you can still be patient, but you've got to make every offensive set count. Wes Hostetler. McKeever. Josh looks. Dumps it to Bart Hostetler. Dreher will take the 3. Buried it!
Hasn't had many looks from beyond that
No,
line.
he hasn't. First 3, and they couldn't have been more of an opportune time for the Tigers. 38-31. Miller. Off the feed from Gerber. Felton. Inside. Gerber up over Hostetler. No. Rebound. Push foul. Will go against Garaway. And I think it's going to go against Felton.
First half it was Garaway getting into the bonus. Looks like if it's going to happen in this fourth quarter, Strasburg will get there first. 5th
Pirate team foul. And now quickly the 6th one, and a silly one on Felton in the backcourt.
Well, you don't want to make it something the Tigers can use to get closer, and that's what Garaway is on the verge of doing, putting them at the line for some shots.
Felton now with 3. Hisrick on the floor with 3. Wes Hostetler with 3 for the Tigers. And on the next foul, Tigers will be in the bonus for the remainder of the game, trailing by 7. Wes Hostetler skips it over to McKeever. Travis Dreher against Renner. Bart Hostetler, pass.
Nice save.
Saved in by McKeever to Tyler Dreher, back to Travis Dreher. Under 6 minutes.
They don't have to hurry. They can get as close as they've been in the second half if they connect.
West going to get a pretty good look, but just barely drew iron. Saved in a couple of times. It goes to Renner. Quickly ahead, here's Gerber. Up over the defense, laid it in. Ryan Gerber's first points of the second half. He is 6, and it's 40-31. Wes Hostetler knocked away by Hisrick. Covered by McKeever. Wes Hostetler back into McKeever against Renner. Bounces up the sideline and drops through. First 2 for Josh. Big basket for the Tigers to stay within 7 under 5 minutes to go at 40-33. Renner. Here's Nathan Miller, and now we got the whistle on the block called against Travis Dreher. That'll be his 3rd. but only the third Strasburg team foul, so not a real bad foul.
Tiger foul is on number 33, Travis Rea, his third.
Travis will check out.
Back to the Tigers, number 44, Scott Stocker.
Stocker back in for Travis Dreher. Now the Pirates going to spread the floor. Work a little clock. Ryan Gerber feeds Renner against Stocker, banked it in. 12 in each half, he has 24. Wes Ostetler running in the lane, no. Tyler Dreher shot rejected by Renner. The pass deflected away. Bart Ostetler comes away with his deflected pass. The 3 too strong by Tyler Dreher goes out of bounds. Stays with the Tigers.
Well, they're getting the opportunities to stay close. Still haven't waxed hot. That's just 3 field goals on 7 attempts in the quarter.
And Garaway will take time. 4:10 remaining. It's 42-33 Garaway. Once again, a very critical game for both teams, getting themselves ready for tournament drawings here in about 3 weeks. It's hard to believe that's just around the corner.
Garaway, of course, next hosts Tuscarawas Central on the 29th. And then they will play at Highland. The game will cover here on Channel 2 as we go out to the Highland Gym to watch the Pirates and Hawks. And Strasburg will next be at Tuscarawas Central the 1st. So they have almost, well, they do have the week off. And then they'll host Bellsville on the 5th of February and then host Highland on the 8th. And the Tigers have a rarity. They've won 3 in a row over Highland. That's not too many teams have anything like that going.
A lot of teams, you know, you're looking at D4 when you're looking at the polls, and whether the polls mean anything, you see them near the bottom of the top 10. Zanesville Rosecrans, who basically playing a big time, like a Division III, Division II Columbus Catholic League schedule. And then the Tigers of Ed Andes and Shadyside with only 1 loss as far as the season. A lot of people might be starting to sense that maybe the transfer of the district might be headed towards either the south or the east. But that'll remain to be seen. The shot missed off the inbound. And on the battle for the rebound, got a whistle and a foul. I think they're going to call this one on Scott Stocker.
Pretty well contested. Scott almost got one of those spectacular tip-ins from just getting his hand on the ball from a distance. It didn't drop.
I'm going to call it on Josh McKeever. Only the 4th Tiger team foul. Under 4 minutes to go.
Well, there he was.
Wide open, Renner laid it in off the feed from Ryan Gerber. And the Pirates get it back out to 11. Wes Ostetler maintains possession with the dribble after he skidded on the floor with his knees. Bart Ostetler, near takeaway. Foul will be whistled on Nathan Miller. And of course, now this will send Bart Ostetler to the line for 1 and 1.
For the final 3:34, they'll be in some kind of bonus.
Bart Ostetler with 9 points.
Bart never waxed hot in this one, as he does sometimes. Really cold in the first half.
3:34 to go. Tigers have to make every one of these count, especially when you can get points with the clock stopped. Bart now on doubles with 10. Second one too strong, tipped by Ryan Miller over to Renner. The lead at 10. 3:25 to go. Miller drives, gets it to Tyler Renner. Thought about pulling it back out, then changed his mind and banked it in off the glass, off the right low block.
Hard to imagine what it looks like when you're that high looking at the backboard. You can almost see yourself.
28 for Renner, the feed in. Travis Dreher up for the shot, no. And taken away by Tyler Renner. Tell you, Troy McClellan was looking for a foul call, didn't get it. Now Garaway up by 12, under 3 minutes to go. The clock's their sixth man. Gerber, Ryan Miller. And the Tigers still with 2 fouls to give before Garaway even gets to the line. Gerber, pass deflected by Bart Hostetler and taken away by Wes Hostetler. Bart against Ryan Miller to the baseline, cut off. Gets it over to Strauss. He used the dribble, gets it back to Bart Hostetler. Travis Greer. Bart Hostetler. Left a man with the fake, goes up with the shot, no good. Tapped by Strauss to the corner, it's loose. Hisrick goes to the floor and will get a timeout.
It was signaling that for about 3 seconds before he finally got in sight of the official.
2:02 to go, Garaway leads by 12. Needless to say, Tyler Renner's been a large factor in this one tonight.
Got 3 more rebounds in this quarter, 3 for 3 at that close range that they've had him at.
28 points, 16 in the second half.
He had, find it here, halftime he had 5 rebounds, so he's up to 8 on the game. Couple of blocks.
You have to compliment the play as you look at Scott Bardahl in the Pirate huddle. Josh McConaughey giving you shots on camera. But the complimentary play of the guards. You know, what can you say? You know, Hisrick, Felton, Gerber, you know, Nathan Miller's come on, done a decent job.
They've handled the ball well, and,
yeah.
and they've allowed very few easy shots on defense.
.202 left. Garaway leading by a dozen. So they have to get it across the timeline. After that, then they aren't in any hurry at all. Unless you get a shot like this. That shot was blocked by Bart Hostetler, but the putback goes back in for Renner.
Gets him another rebound and another 2 points.
48-34. Bart Hostetler the other way. Gets it back out to Strauss. And now Bart will take the 3, right corner, off glass, off the top of the board, and it's loose on the floor. Strauss gets another possession for the Tigers. Bart Hostetler will try that 3, no good. Rebound, Hisrick. And he's fouled.
Well, what can you say for Hisrick? He's got 7 rebounds in this game.
He's only 5-7.
2 of them were offensive rebounds in that first half.
Foul on Strauss, his first, team 5th. Of course, he got a lot of those rebounds off those long 3-point attempts of Wes Hostetler when they had the long rebound come back. Minute 15. And now Nathan Miller loses it to Travis Dreer, but his pass, and he tried to save it, losing his balance, goes to Gerber, and then he's fouled in the backcourt by Strauss. Well, we're down to a minute 7, and I think the wagon can start warming up.
The Tigers improved their floor game, 1 turnover in the second half, but the shooting percentage and the rebounding has not been what they needed to be to stay close.
Renner picks up the dribble. Now it's just a matter of Garaway working clock, and Tigers have to foul. Long pass to Renner, gets it back out to Nathan Miller. He's quickly fouled by Wes Hostetler. We're down to 51 seconds. Wes 4th. And Nathan Miller with 2 first-quarter points goes to the line. Pirates just 51 seconds away from their 14th win of the year. Maybe not flashy, but their execution's been very good. You look at that D3 tournament, you got the likes of, let's say, a Union Local, and now we got a turnover, or a Harrison Central. Of course, Harrison Central spoiled Sandy Valley's parley early last year, and now we have the turnovers. Gerber's pass too tall for Renner to retrieve, but down to 41 seconds, and the Pirates up 16. Tigers will look to regroup. And they'll get a week off, as you mentioned. 3 in the air by Wes Hostetler, no good, and Tyler Dreer picks up the foul and will walk the other way. But a pretty workmanlike performance tonight for the Garaway Pirates. Now the Pirates going to clear the bench. Nathan Miller at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Made the last 2. Now has 5. Brian Lash is out there, number 32, 5'10" junior. Miller makes them both. Now, I'll tell you what, then you go with 10 for 10 from the line for the game. Tells you the type of night it's been. Whose pass goes to Travis Drew, who picks up the 2 points. 52-36. Mallory, Miller, and Garaway elects now just to run it out. They don't need to score anymore, and they're not even looking to score. And that will do it. The Garaway Pirates defeat the Strasburg Tigers by the final of 52-36 to raise their record to 14-1, 11-0 in conference play. The Tigers drop to 9-5 and 8-4 in conference play. And we'll start wrapping this one up. Give you the final numbers on this one after you watch this on Adelphia TV2 in New Philadelphia, Ohio.